Go live. So everybody smile. All right. It looks like we are live out there in YouTube land. Hi, Jacqueline. Welcome to Carnival Clue 7 of the Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilt. We are on my channel tonight because Stephanie is enjoying the high life with some wizards and some what was basilisks. There we go. I was like, Nadini or Nagini wasn't a basilisk. She was just a big old snake, but yeah. So she's enjoying family time, and we are gonna do. I cannot believe we are already on Clue 7 for Carnival. It is amazing, but we
it feels
are.
like it just started.
Yeah, it's wild, and I don't know if anybody saw, but I tried to get the word out to take a look at your emails if you did the purchase in full for Tree of Life, or at least go check your account on Cotton Cuts, because Tree of Life mailed out yesterday. Now, they created the labels, which tells the post office that there's 1,000,003 packages to be picked up. That doesn't mean that the post office picked up all 1,000,003 of those packages. So give it a few days to catch up and all that. And hope, fingers crossed, that we all have our packages, either if you're doing monthly or you've got the whole thing by the end of this week, which would be really great. But I'm super excited about Tree of Life. But before we get started with Clue 7, we're gonna say hello to everybody. If you'll say hi, remind us of who you are and what clue what colorway you're working on.
I am Russ. I have a channel here on YouTube called Quilt Meets World. I am sewing up Skydiver. This is the colorway that my sister has chosen for her. This morning on a different channel, I sewed up my Ferris wheel blocks. So they're already
You don't have
done.
to be so cryptic. It was on Sean's this morning.
I know.
Wrecking with the guy who sews.
So
on the
I'm
channel that
tired.
shall
I
not be
can't
named.
remember what happened 20 minutes ago at this moment. The name was escaping me.
Very good.
Sorry, Sean.
All right, Del Marie.
Oh, I'm Del Marie, and I'm working on the Ferris wheel as well. And I think I have the small. So I love this fabric, and I don't like browns in that, but this is really cool fabric. Love it.
It is.
Awesome. Thank you. Karen.
I'm Karen. I'm working on a small Skyflyer one that's got the blues in it. And I'm the first one I'm doing that has borders. So I'm interested to see how that's going to come together in like 3 months from now or something.
Yeah, coming up fast. That's so Skydiver is Russ and Skyflyer is Karen. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Awesome. Shelly, what we got?
Alrighty, I'm Shelly, and I'm working on the petting zoo Tula Pink, and it's my first time ever using Tula Pink fabric, so it's been a lot of fun. Very colorful.
I was gonna say that's a lot of color. That's awesome. So cool. I am working the hot air balloon, which is also blues. Not normally the colorway that I go towards, but I just really liked the flowers, the very French kind of look that it had. So I went with hot air balloon. I'm also doing the small and hot air balloon, and then doing the large in the steampunk that Russ is doing. And Del Marie, did you say you're doing that one too, Ferris wheel?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's what we're doing. All right, you guys, go forth. Del Marie, finish embroidering. Everybody start. I'm going to say hello to everybody. We've got a couple more folks join in. Hi, Terry and Charlotte. Hi, Jackie.
You can mute me because if the embroidery machine's going to make noise.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if I can find my mouse. And here we go. There we go. Thanks, Del Marie. All right. Hi. Hey, Ingrid and Stephen. Hi, Terry and Luane. All right. Sounds good. Oh, Luane's still waiting for Clue 7 to show up. That is a bummer. I'm telling you, shipping has been cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
It has.
So, Luane, I hope it shows up Oh, Terry is too. Oh no, Terry's waiting for a Tree of Life. Sorry, I saw patiently, and I was like, oh gosh, clue 7. But yeah, waiting for Tree of Life. I'm excited to see the box and get that going. Not sure when the first sew for that will be yet, but if you are planning on joining us, I want to make sure that you have touched base with Ingrid, who is here in the chat, being an awesome moderator as she regularly does. And she's also the point of contact for Tree of Life for us, because things were quickly getting very busy for me. So she is coordinating. Hi, Jeanette and Charlotte. Welcome. Portland, Oregon. Oh, still waiting for a clue 7 too. That is a bummer.
Did we have storms? No, we didn't have bad storms this week. It was the previous week.
Yeah. There's just no telling. Well, and I don't know how backed up they got.
Right.
There's no telling, unfortunately.
So I don't know if you guys did inventory of all of your pieces.
Yeah.
But I have 2 extra pieces again.
Oh, fun.
I did
want to make
2
sure.
extra pieces with my Ferris wheel. So, but I think this colorway I had extra pieces before, and they showed up in the next clue.
Ah, there you go.
In this one, I had extra pieces in clue 1 or 2, and I haven't come across or needed them yet. So I feel bad for the person before or after me who was missing those 2 pieces.
Right.
I haven't needed them.
That's an unfortunate surprise when you're going to start and you're the one missing too.
Yeah, I had to count 4 times before well, let me phrase that. I was matching up the pieces together according to the sewing instructions, and I was like, why do I have extra pieces? And I did it again, and then I did a 3rd time before I was like, let me count. And I counted that I had 2 extra pieces.
Russ, Luane is asking if you are going to QuiltCon. And so Terry, Kim said box of what? Let me know. Because folks are, if you pre-ordered all of it, you do get a box. But now I'll shush and let Russ answer the question.
Yes, Luane, I am going to QuiltCon. We're still trying to figure out when and how we're getting there. The friend of mine that is going with is having work scheduling issues, so we don't know whether he's flying into here and then we're going to drive to QuiltCon, or whether I have to get a flight to QuiltCon, because I'm not doing that drive alone.
Yeah.
And I guess that means we're figuring out how many days we're going to stay, because if he's got other commitments and he's driving, then I'm stuck with his schedule. But if we're flying, then it's going to probably be the full schedule that I want.
Yeah. Oh, Paula's waiting for her 7 too. In cool fact. Hello. Hi, Shelly. Oh yes, so Terry, yeah, the all at once. So if you saw, I think Cotton Cuts posted on Instagram and on Facebook, possibly on YouTube, a picture of all of the boxes lined up, all nice and pretty. Different looking boxes go around than what came for Carnival, but those are the pay in advance ones. Yes. Shelly C's got company coming. That's awesome. Thanks for putting your email in there, Ingrid. That's perfect. Yep. If you have signed up for Tree of Life, and so there's a couple of paths here. If you've signed up for Tree of Life and you don't have an ambassador, and you wanted to join us for a private Zoom. We're doing Tree of Life differently. We're doing it on a private Zoom instead of a Zoom and a YouTube. Hopefully we'll make a few more people feel comfortable doing it privately and have more folks join and, be a part of the fun. I think it's neat to change it up a little bit, so I'm excited about that. So you can send an email to Ingrid and let her know that you want to be on the email list to get the link every month for Tree of Life. If you do have an ambassador and you've signed up for Tree of Life, you can still join us when we're sewing them live, or live for us virtually, but not on a YouTube live. When we get together to sew them up, you can still join us. So definitely still send Ingrid an email, let her know that you already have an ambassador. So you're not going to be on the group discount list because you can't stack those things. But either way, we'd love to have you join us. And if you're like a lot of folks where you get two different colorways, you can sew with your ambassador, whatever, how they're sewing them. And then you can come hang out with us with your other clue. Gives a couple of different opportunities. Luane says, Russ, look for a tall, dorky redhead wearing an I Am Luane t-shirt. I know that Steven's not going to QuiltCon, but Ingrid and Stephanie and I are heading down. It's going to be a girls' road trip. Woohoo!
Sean said he's going to be down there for one day, I think Saturday.
Yeah, he's not a spend the night away from Homer, so he will be hanging out for a day. But I know there's a bunch of quilty friends from here in Frederick who are going. It sounds like it's gonna be a really good time. There's gonna be a lot of folks down there.
I kind of giggled because one of my local quilt shops are doing a retreat the same weekend as QuiltCon.
Oh.
And it doesn't surprise me that they're getting a large population because they do, it's the older crowd for the quilt shop. So
yeah,
the older crowd would rather do a retreat than QuiltCon, and the younger crowd would do QuiltCon over the retreat.
Yep. There you go. Something to make everybody happy.
I say that as if I have never received an AARP letter in the mailbox.
If you are joining us today out in YouTube, and if you are working on your Cotton Cuts Carnival, let us know what colorway you're working on, because I'm sure you've probably told us every single month, but there is zero chance that I remember what colorway that you're working on. So I'd love to hear again. And if you are just hanging out with us, are you working on another quilt project, sewing project? Are you doing some embroidery? What are you up to? Making cookies? That sounds great. I could go for a chocolate chip cookie right now.
Yeah, QuiltCon is too close to Steven's trip to Australia.
Yeah, that would be rough. Although you'll have to talk to your travel agent and maybe next year figure that out. Come on.
Next year is in Phoenix, so it's at least in the similar direction of where he wants to go.
So Luane saying Sean and him are meeting up and doing a channel Q&A.
Oh,
neat.
Hopefully I will be able to find Sean throughout all the chaos that is QuiltCon.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
gonna be
he's
insane.
the tall one that we'll be able to find.
Yeah. I know we're doing Thursday quilt show. No, no. So I'm saying this now. I'm checking, like I'm second guessing myself as I'm saying it, but
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure it's Thursday quilt show, Friday vendor floor, because you cannot keep a gadget girl away from all the vendors.
Oh, if the vendors are the same as last year, there's a lot of cool gadgets there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So that's the plan. We've got some sightseeing to do, which I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, whether or not we're going to have to fly is going to decide whether or not I can make many purchases.
Yeah.
Although last year, there wasn't a lot that I saw that I really wanted. And I did it under the idea of, can I buy this locally? And like there was a lot of kits and stuff, and I was like, well, I can buy this locally, I can buy this locally, I can buy this locally. The one that I did not buy that I still kick myself for. No, I don't kick myself for. It was one of the Tula kits, and it showed up on sale 50% off on another site like 2 weeks later. So I saved money by not spending money at QuiltCon.
Yeah, there you go. I just want to see them demoing all their stuff. I love that stuff. Let's
Go
see.
play with the long arms. That's the important and fun thing to do, is just go play with the long arms.
And Quilt Fact is making coconut poke cake, which just sounds fantastic. And Quilt Fact, am I remembering your name right? Is it Debbie? I have it written down, but I wrote it down upstairs, so now I don't have it down here. So I'm really bad at remembering names. So please let me know if I got that right. And Jackie's working on Sky Flyer. She says several months behind. All good. There is no time card that you're punching in. Oh, Steven's saying that the flights are difficult for QuiltCon in Raleigh, and there are only 3 hotels for the area. Oh, I didn't realize that. Hi, Letitia. Lloyd's saying there's going to be 3. Hey, I had the name right. Woohoo, go me. There's going to be 3 giants with Sean, Eric, and Ian. That's funny.
How tall is Ian?
I didn't realize Ian was like really tall. I know Eric is like 6'4". I remember seeing that with
And
Tiffany
I think
when
Sean is 6'4" as well.
Yeah.
I'm a measly 6'1".
When I was in middle school playing basketball, I wanted to be 6'5" so bad. And my doctor was like, sweetheart, no, you don't. No, you don't. And she was right. How's everybody been keeping busy this weekend? I feel like in the winter months, it's really hard for me not to be really lazy. I just want to snuggle and watch like just snuff TV, horrible movies, just not leave the bed, stay in my snuggie.
I'm trying to remember if you brought out the Snuggie at the retreat.
When we went to this
When you
fire
went out
pit.
to the fire pit.
Yeah. It was cold that night.
It was pretty chilly that one night, yes.
Not expecting that. For everybody that is doing Tree of Life, Del Marie and I were talking about how we're doing opposite colorways. Del Marie is doing Marrakesh Cool, and I'm doing Marrakesh Warm. And Russ is doing the awesome, like, electric Radiance.
Radiance.
Radiance by Juicy Juice. What colorways is everybody doing if you are doing Tree of Life?
I'm doing Tree of Life, but for the life of me, I don't remember the name of it.
You're really excited for that first package to show up.
What did I get?
Oh, that's the best part, when you forget what you ordered and you open it up and it's like a present.
Yeah.
And you still love it.
Yeah, it would be really sad if you open up and you're like, what the hell was I thinking?
It could very well possibly be, but I'm hoping not.
It's almost like those
Shelley's
packages, you forget what you ordered.
Charlotte's doing Autumn Shades. I was thinking about that one too. Shelley's doing Radiance as well. I was also thinking about that one. There's not too many of them I wasn't thinking about. Enchanted. Lloyd's doing a large Enchanted. Nice.
Wish I could remember the name of mine. Is there a Moonlit?
I think so.
I think that's the one I'm doing.
I can look it up real fast though.
It was different. That's why I picked it.
Oh, that's always fun. Yeah. It's always fun to at least once do something that is totally out of your wheelhouse.
Yeah, it's something that I wouldn't have picked. But what the
Moonlit. Oh, yeah, it's like like gray, really grays, some bluey grays, some of the like greener grays. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. I like that.
I think that's the one I picked. And if I didn't pick that one, then I don't know which one it was.
They sold out of a number of them. I'm surprised Radiance didn't sell out.
The now I forgot her name.
Kim?
No, the other Juicy, not
Oh,
the designer like Juicy Juice.
Allison Glass?
Yeah. The Alice in Glass one a couple years back didn't sell out either. So
Really?
yeah, it surprised me.
Autumn Shades sold out, gorgeous. Tranquil sold out, gorgeous. Green Meadows Endangered, love that one too. Secret Garden, done. Wow. Olive Grove. Wow, they picked good colorways this go around. So many of them are already donezo.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
doing
Lloyd's. It is. All right, Steven, thanks for coming by. Oh, Ingrid's going with chestnut. That was pretty. I like that.
I'm going to be doing purple mist for a coworker of mine. So
Nice.
I can't get away from doing two, apparently.
You need to teach these people how to sew so they can do it themselves.
I mean, there's that.
Cotton cuts would be a great way to teach someone to sew. Everything's pre-cut,
Oh, definitely.
puts
I mean,
together so easy.
and give them a 1/4 inch foot and they'll be able to do everything.
Yep. Oh yeah, olive grove is really pretty. I like that. Buggers. Unthreaded my machine. Let's see. Oh, Russ. Ingrid's asking, do you enjoy sewing for your friends and family?
I do, until it becomes a job. There is one project that I have in my list, and it's going to have to start soon. For one of my neighbors, he wants a quilt made with some different material, which may or may not be Simpsons boxer shorts.
May or may not be. What's that?
Simpsons boxer shorts.
Oh, that's fun. Jackie ended up with Secret Garden. Oh, a flannel backing. That's fun. I love doing a flannel backing. Minking drives me insane, but flannel is a lot of fun. Wayne's asking if anybody has done Village Green. Have they finished it?
I did at Stephanie's retreat.
Yep.
Started and
add
finished.
the border. Jeanette is doing, sorry, I realized that sounded like Janetta, so I need to enunciate. Jeanette is doing, I'm doing 2 smalls in Hope and Purple Mist. And Jackie finished both her Village Green tops.
I can be proud to say I finished the quilting on my Village Green too.
Oh, nice. Is it bound and everything or not?
Yes, and it was shown and told at my local quilt shop
The quilt shop, yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
That's awesome.
That's the quilt that, had I known that my coworker from Maryland was coming in, I wouldn't have taken out of the car, which prompted my trunk shot.
Right.
I had to remember the tonnage that I did to make the ears pop up for the puppies.
And Jackie won't touch Minky either. And Terry is doing autumn shades.
I've heard terrors of Minky, but I also seen that it's really fuzzy and nice.
It is great. And really, the quilting on Minky looks so cool. But it is like they have all the tips and tricks and everything to keep down the fuzz. It's still insane.
I like how that was phrased. Keep down the fuzz. There's no eliminating it.
All right, so I have 7A done. It is a lot of negative space with hot air balloon. Is that how it is? Is everybody's working up that way?
Yeah.
I love it. It looks so pretty. I mean, there's obviously some stuff happening there, but I like.
Yeah, it surprised me with Ferris wheel how much negative space it was.
Yeah. Oh, um I'm gonna spotlight myself. Woohoo! Just so everybody can see, that's 7A.
Oh, that is so pretty.
And I really like how the negative space is making those blues. I don't know. I just really like this one with the blues. If they had like a dirty green like this, like a dusky, I'd have been all over that.
This one. This one.
Shelly's finished Village Green, but not quilted it yet. And Jackie's daughter is asking for Aster to be converted into a table runner and placemats. That's cool. I kind of wish with the table runner that we got to do for the Christmas table runners, the Holly all the way, whichever. I wish that there had been like maybe an add-on to do placemats too. That would have been cool.
Definitely.
I would have been all over that.
Not that I've used my kitchen table in years. I think I sat and ate at my kitchen table a small handful of times, and that was back 9 years ago, 10 years ago. I had a couple roommates who wanted to eat at the kitchen table, and I was like, why?
It's like being at home again.
So we usually use our dining room table and dining room for board games, that the kind we can leave out for 4 or 5 hours at a time.
Yeah.
Right now we have emptied our living room to do painting, new flooring, all of that. So my couch is in my dining room. Also a better use than eating at the table.
That's good stuff. All right. 7B. What are we up to? Oh, smart, Jackie. Very smart. Jackie bought extra of the runner fabrics to make the placemats and napkins.
Oh.
That's awesome. That is proactive thinking right there, Jackie. Oh, Shelly, tomorrow I'll be working on Hazy Hills Central on my brunch. So it's the middle panel of the trio.
So you're allowed to do that? So you can do it on your channel then?
So because I'm testing it and because everybody knows that Hazy Hills Central is the next class exclusive,
Right.
yeah, I can sew it up.
But you're not allowed to do it on Zoom though.
I can't teach it as its own class virtually.
That's a
Yep.
bummer.
I know. They are testing virtual instruction with two of the or like the first two instructors are testing it out. But I'm like, shoot, I don't need to test anything out. I'm ready to go. Let's go. Let's do it.
Right.
You're a pro.
Like, what are y'all waiting for? Y'all are behind the 8-ball. Let's go.
You should send them a message and just go, yo, I'm there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not one to be quiet about those things. So yeah.
That just means I have to wait another year, right? To get the second one?
To well, no, if they're doing a virtual one and you wanted to do the virtual one with them, yes. You or no, you wouldn't have to wait a year. You could do a virtual one. I'm not 1,000% sure how they're setting up their virtual ones. I don't think that the first one's happened yet. But it'll be at least until we make our year mark in October. So like right when they're bringing Hazy Hills East is when we'll be able to do virtual. But
Right.
how cool a retreat would it be for like a 4-day retreat where you do West, Central, and East for the retreat? I think that would be so much fun.
That would be a lot of fun. However, my daughter's due in May and she'll have the twins in April. So my hands are going to be tied up for a little bit.
Yes, in a very good way.
Yes.
Oh, thanks, Ingrid. Ingrid's shouting out the new merch. That was fun and nerve-wracking. But Ingrid sent me a picture of she got her package of the t-shirt and tote, the 2 t-shirts and tote. That was crazy to see that it got to like a person who purchased it. That's wild. So when you're at QuiltCon and if you see a couple of ladies walking around together in the same t-shirt, it might be us.
is it fashionable to wear the same thing in public together?
We're making it a comeback. We're making it.
I just remember that episode of I Love Lucy where they wore the same dress.
I'm pretty sure that was an episode of I Love Lucy, 90210, Melrose Place, pretty much everything probably he's had that episode.
Probably.
Saved by the Bell. You know that Tiffany Amber Thiessen chick showed up in a dress the same as somebody else.
That's probably Screech. And Zach made him wear it.
Very official. Hi, Marie. Oh, how do you? Oh, so to get into Tree of Life, Ingrid, if you wouldn't mind popping your email address up there again, you're gonna contact Ingrid, and she will add you to the list, and that will make you a part of the distribution list that gets the private Zoom, because we're doing Tree of Life not on YouTube for this one, but on just a private Zoom, so you don't have to worry about being live cast. It'll never be out for the public view. It'll just be our little secret. Oh, perfect. Thanks, Ingrid. You were probably already doing that before I even mentioned it. Debbie, I 1000% doubt that. You are, I know you said you were talking about your grandbabies on your live, but you, one, don't look like it, and two, are an absolute riot and don't act like a grandma.
I love when people who are grandmas don't act like grandmas.
Yeah.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I like it when people who are like older than like 55 who are grandmas that don't act like grandmas. Because, I have a cousin who is younger than me who is a grandma twice over.
Oof.
So obviously I don't see her as a grandma.
Yeah. So my dad's dad was 78 when I was born. So to me, if you are dirt old, you are just, chilling. My dad was the youngest. His dad married his mom. She was 19 years younger than him. Woo!
Oh, wow.
They were adorable. They were adorable. But yeah, he was cradle robbing.
My dad was the youngest of 5 children, and there was 20 years difference between him and the oldest.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like if you I've got a very different view of what grandma and grandpa age is.
Yeah.
Your oldest is 44. So hold on a second. Hold on. My brain is going to break when I'm trying to figure out how to put this together. So I'm not going to comment on 44.
Oh, yeah. You mean the last couple pieces of B?
Yeah.
That was my long point, trying to make sure I got everything right. And I'm still trying to do it now.
I got section A finally done.
Ooh,
Woohoo.
ooh. Let me spotlight you.
I hope I got it right.
Oh,
So
that
pretty.
is so pretty.
It's wild how different
I
that
know
negative
it's so different
space.
than yours.
Yes, that is so
Yeah.
cool.
Because
Mhm.
you've got a bright color for the negative space.
Yep.
Yeah, that
And
purple looks awesome.
yeah, this one has a dark color for the negative
Oh,
space.
hold on. Wait, you can't say
I
this
know you
one when I
can't,
don't
I
have
know I
you
can't see me yet.
when I don't have you highlighted. Yeah, there we go.
This has a
Yeah,
dark color for the negative space. So
Oh yeah. I like yours though. That's so pretty.
that's cool. I love the steampunk one so much. I think both of these are going to end up mine. I don't think they're going to anybody.
well,
Yeah,
my
see, there you go,
sister
Deb.
would kill me if I didn't give her this one back.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, all right, Terry. Then you may actually be old enough to be my mom because I'm turning 50 in a couple of weeks. So there we go. I had a square on wrong, which was why it wasn't looking right. Better to catch it now. Oh, we were talking about the age differences between family members. My mom's little brothers are only 10 years older than I am, and they found it quite amusing to teach me things I didn't need to know. So, yeah.
I had friends in high school. Uh, the uncle was a year younger than the nephew.
Yep.
That always hurt my brain to try to figure out how that really was the case.
My family came by it honestly. They were Catholic, so they were stopped having kids. So
That was probably their case too.
there's no expiration date. You just keep piling them out. Yeah, a friend was talking about how they've just found out that the majority of the people that they work with have no idea who Monty Python is, and like had no idea, not even spam a lot, or it had no clue who Monty Python was. And I remember my mom's brother introducing me to Monty Python and some of their records and things, and they were not for a 10, 11, 12-year old to be listening to. And so I was like embarrassed for them that they didn't know who Monty Python was. Woo! Debbie says she is 15 years older than her youngest uncle. Gramps kept busy. Yes, indeed.
Wow.
Woo! Isn't that funny? I was reading about Sofia Vergara and what's his name? The dude with the good chest. They broke up because she feels like she's too old to be having more children. Like she has her older son from a previous relationship, and they're only like she's only like 3 years older than him, and they're in their 40s, late mid to late 40s. She's like, I'm too old to be having kids, and he's only 3 years younger than her and wanted to be having kids. Like it's the difference of the mindset that women are like, maybe we should stop at a certain time. Men are like, sow my wild oats for as long as I can.
I figure if you're going to have to spend 9 months carrying it around, you get to make all the decisions.
Yeah, that's true. So if in some way, if this gets out to the dude, you know, that Sofia Vergara was married to, I can't remember his name. He was in Magic Mike. I never even actually watched that movie, but I know he was in it. Just, you know, I'm here to console him.
I don't know your name, but I'm here to console you.
Yeah. You have a really great chest. You're a very handsome man. Wayne said, you go, Grandpa. Yeah, get it.
I have my 7As.
Oh, let me get you. Here's the, oh, there it is. Okay, had to find my mouse. Sorry. Oh, that's so, oh, I love the sweet little flowers in the middle. Gorgeous.
And then here's my B.
Oh, that looks like a little stack house.
Yeah.
I was thinking that.
And I'm mostly concerned that this one and this one are actually the right way around, but it's all good.
It looks right. Like
it looks right.
I feel we'll figure it out at the end when pieces go together and something doesn't match up.
Well, it's gorgeous. Oh, I can take, I don't have to.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, Delmarie's back. Woohoo! Yay. How did the embroidery go?
Everything's done except the outlining, so that's big. But I wanted to start working on my Carnival, my Ferris wheel.
Cool.
That'll get done later.
All right.
So I have mine done if you want to go back to spotlighting.
Yep.
If you don't, I can wait.
You just get to the end of this row.
23 kids in total.
Goodness. What football team was he trying to populate? Like offense and defense.
So here's my 7A.
Oh, so pretty with
which
the little
has
dragons.
the same negative space looks.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then my Stackhouse.
Nice.
Stackhouse looks so different.
It does.
Very nice.
It's interesting that I had my C's and E's are very, very similar in how deep the color is. That seeing the other ones where they're distinctly different values is very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Sewing with Loin has us a little bit, or has everybody beat, because his grandpa had 37 kids.
Golly. Repopulating a state? What is happening? All right. My stack house is all set too.
Oh,
Oh,
Pretty.
I should do that. Do the spotlight thing for me too.
Yes.
Oh, hey, that looks neat.
Look at how pretty.
Very pretty.
Good stuff this week or month. Month. Debbie's grandpa's name in Spanish is Bachata. He's party dude. Yeah, the colorways always look so drastically different. It is so much fun to see them all come together. Poor women were worn out. Yes. I was done after 2. Oh, it does. Luann said it looks like a stove hood. It does look like that too. Yes. That's cute. So there was 1 7B and 2 7As for the smalls. Was everybody doing small tonight here on the live?
Yes.
think so.
Yeah. Wonder what the large is going to look like. Hadn't peeked at the pattern. Try to keep it a secret, but now that I've already done this one, I want to know what the other one's going to look like. Oh, nothing like what we were just doing. The large 7 isn't even in the same family of what we were just doing. Well, I guess it has a hood.
It has a stove hood.
Yeah, but the rest of the stuff, not even close. Cool.
I did some research after my live this afternoon. I think I got potentially Nightbot working. He stopped becoming he lost his moderator status on my channel somehow.
Oh, gotcha.
So that may be what happened.
Yeah.
We'll find out next week.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, if it doesn't have the moderator, it can't chastise the children for using too many emoticons or whatever they are. Emojis.
You would think that he'd still be able to talk and say hi.
I'm still here.
Until everybody do a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Which there. TV said thumbs up now.
What do you think it works out if the older kids adopt a younger sibling to raise? Man, I was too busy raising Cain for me to raise my sisters. Forget all that. They did not need to know what I was up to.
No, Charlotte, Shannon was an awesome moderator.
Aw, thanks. I was running errands with the kid, so the other kid is out visiting his lady. Oh, man, I couldn't imagine having more than 2. Oh. Wow, this was a quick one.
Yeah.
I'm usually not done. I'm usually woefully behind.
I I'm actually surprised when I saw how many pieces and was counting them, and I'm like, oh no.
But it really was just a lot of half square triangles.
Russ is making us all an expert after Stephanie taught us how to do it 3 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess, I mean, when you just chain piece them all just to get them done, I guess it just is faster that way. It's nice. Good stuff.
I have an unrelated question. I mean, preference, poly or cotton for piecing? What's your preferred
Cotton.
method?
I don't care. I don't care. And I do a lot of FPP with monofilament. So the poly versus cotton thing is once I'm sewing with plastic like that, what does the rest of it matter? The glide is what came in the Juki from Juki Junkies, and this stuff is incredible, and I've loved it so much. And listening to them at Juki Junkies talk about like the differences between the poly and the cotton wrapped poly and all that kind of stuff now versus years ago, it's kind of the same. It was the same kind of conversation I remember when I was doing a lot of knitting, and people were like, oh, I never use acrylic, and like the difference of acrylic now than in the 70s, like there's no reason to not use acrylic now. It's so incredible. So it's just down to preference.
I use glide on the long arm, but
Yeah,
I have a spool of cotton, and it just anytime I sew with it, it causes me grief. So I'm not becoming a fan, and I have poly for most everything else. So I was just wondering what other people had as a. It seems every time I pick up the spool, it's like, yeah, no, still don't like this stuff.
I'd been at the machine upstairs, the Juki 2000, that has Orfil, and I had been just, well, because I was getting Orfil threads all the time, and all of the kits that I was getting, or the project boxes and stuff, as a new sewer where you just sign up for everything because you think you need all the things. And I was just getting so much of it. And then the So Yeah guys would have it on sale for really good prices. And so I've got a lot of it, but the glide has been super cool. Oh, hello, sir.
Hi, kitty.
Oh, what are you up to?
Aw.
Wait, you can't stand on the keyboard. There's no telling what you'll tell people. All my secret. Well, you're in the way. Go this way. Go this way. Go this way. Yeah, keep going. Hey. He's the one that likes to just sit right here and just stare at the camera. And then you'll never see me again. All right. Well, let's see. Shelly, how I know Dunbury is at a disadvantage because she was working on her personal project in embroidery, which was on green. So I will always forgive that. Does not matter what it is.
What I have done?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just have to do the black outlining, but
Oh, sweet.
Spotlighter.
Okay. That's okay. That's not going to work.
what I can do. Can you see it? Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
That's good. Because it was really bright there for a second, but that's really good. Look at how pretty those flowers are. And those are book pages, which I know because I saw the picture, but I don't think you can tell at this angle.
Yeah, you can't. But here's the pit. I don't know how to turn the phone around on the Zoom, so let's see.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, perfect. So pretty.
So fun.
Anyway, it's for my granddaughter.
Love it.
Yeah, but it's going to take 21 minutes to do the outlining and I wanted to start this.
Yeah.
I'm usually have it done before your show, and I'm working on something else, but today I wasn't.
No, opposite this time. Yeah, that's really pretty.
Thank you.
Charlotte, I don't think so. Stephen had said earlier that he had to head out. But that's cool that you have his pattern when stars collide all laid out. That's exciting. Love that. If Stephen is the Idiot Quilter here on YouTube, and he's just made it to 10,000 subscribers, which is incredible.
Amazing.
And usually we are on Stephanie's channel, Quilting with Stephanie Stitches, and I'm about to sneeze, so if I do, I apologize. I'm going to try to talk myself out of it. And Stephanie is so close to 20,000, like she just needs the smallest little nudge to go.
Oh, yeah. 19.9K. So somewhere under 100.
I think it was 65 the last time I talked to her. So close. Okay, no, sneeze is not going to happen. Watch, I'll be in the middle of a sentence and it'll just come out of nowhere. Russ and I are both working on getting to 1,000. So those of you who have been chatting are already subscribers, because it's like you can't chat without being a subscriber, which is a thing on YouTube that you can do. Which list, okay, I'm not trying to hide anything. You do that so that you can get more people to subscribe to you.
Though, because it gets unsubscribed. That happened to me with Stephen.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, and I didn't realize I was unsubscribed. So then I subscribed again, and it was fine.
YouTube does that so often, where I've followed. Stephanie's talked about it. I think we've all four of us have talked about it on our channels, where we have followed people and then just all of a sudden been unsubscribed. It's the weirdest thing.
It is.
Oh yeah. Stephen is having a 10,000 bash. I don't know if that filled up or not. I know he was super close.
There was a short he put out today that said he is really close to selling out.
Yeah. Well, not selling, it's free.
It's free.
Getting
to being
full.
Out of spaces.
Yeah, full up on that. So oh, and hi Nancy, doing the small petting zoo and redwood for Tree of Life. Nice. Hi Philippa.
Hi Philippa.
And Charlotte is going to the 10,000 bash. Excellent. And Shelly, let me come back to you, because I did say, how are you doing? And then off we went on tangent.
Oh, I'm good. I have all three of the sections sewed. I just don't have them together.
Nice.
My bottom section, that's the BB's. It doesn't look right. No.
Oh, yeah, I had something backwards. I had to flip mine around too.
Yeah. Something's just not right. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be that way. Do you have on your section B, on the very bottom, do you have BBCEBB?
Yep.
That's what mine says, but I would think that it would be the same. I'll show you. It's just, it seems different to me. Like
yes, they're two totally different fabrics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's good then.
Whenever we see how they put together with something else.
It's really hard to tell, because they are, like Karen was saying, they're close in color.
Mine
for mine,
but they are different.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you. Because I was like, I think I got the wrong piece of material.
And mine are completely different colors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, drastic. that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. That's good. So then you are on the right path.
Yep, it's all good.
Sweet. All right. Well, then I think, folks, we are at an end for Clue 7 for this evening. So Clue 8 will be back on Stephanie's channel, more than likely, depending on when everybody gets it. We want to make sure everybody has theirs in hand, and we'll schedule that. And then we got to get Tree of Life, the first one, scheduled, which was, not top of the list before traipsing off with the kids on a fun adventure for the weekend. So we will get all that all figured out, the logistics for it, and get out emails and everything. Let's see. Tomorrow is Sunday brunch here on my channel, and I'll be working on Hazy Hill Central. And then Tuesday, Tuesday is, hold on a second. Next Wednesday is the social review. This Tuesday is New York Beauty Block.
I think that's your schedule. I can tell you social review is next Wednesday.
Right. Yep.
I can never remember if it's this one or next one that's going to be the New York Beauty. And I was thinking it's this one because New York Beauty usually lines up with my haircut.
Yeah, it was last month where we went back to back. It was Tuesday and Wednesday, and I was like, whoa, that was so much. So no, we're back to like every other, which is good. So this Tuesday is on Stephanie's channel. Even months are on Stephanie for the New York Beauties, and odd months are on mine. So both blocks this month will be on Stephanie's channel, which is super cool, at 6 o'clock on Tuesday evenings. So that's what I've got going on for me and what I'm involved in this week. Russ, what you got going on?
I've got the my weekly vlog podcast, whatever we want to call it, coming out tomorrow evening. I have to figure out when I'm going to shift my live next weekend, because I'm going to be in, like, everybody's going to be at Steven's 10,000 bash, so there's no point in me doing a live during it.
Yeah.
I haven't decided if I'm going to do Friday evening or if I'm going to do Sunday morning before your brunch.
Oh, very good.
Because there's no way I'm going to mess with your brunch, because you got to have your brunch.
I would hunt you down, and there would be words. Yeah.
Well, you know where I'm going to be come December, so.
It's true. I know where you're going to be at the end of the month. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, you can hunt me down there, and you know people in the area. You know where to hide dead bodies. Well,
I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Thank you all so much. Everybody here on Zoom, thank you for sharing your time and your talents with us. It was so cool seeing the embroidery things that were happening and the colorways that you all chose. That was a lot of fun. And in YouTube land, thank you all for the wild conversation as always. I love how random our conversations always are, and we go just all over the place. And we know who to go to for fertility if we need fertility if we need anything. So all right, everybody, have a very awesome Saturday evening, and I hope to see you all tomorrow morning. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.